Moral imagination is the ability to think outside the box and innovation way to be ethical and successful. Not many people do the right in the middle of the countries. People can have a big amount of money, can have a good financials, can have a good position in your job. Even they can have a big house and do the successful things by their own without doing unethical. Our life is not up on cheating all the time or do the shortcut way to get all we want. People can think differently and much more creative. They concern on ethical. Many of you must pay some different price in different market or different shop, especially in the restaurant. They charge more price in order to gain more benefits. But I know one restaurant called Khatom 1 Baht. They sell the menu as the other restaurants with similar price. But the interesting thing is they sell rice grill only 1 baht, which means they not get much profit, but they still sell it. It's not because they create the uniqueness to their restaurant, and it's also got people attention because they encourage to use this kind of alternative, and they gain more customers than other competitors and compete successfully. The commitment of organization workforce. If they work together with others and have a courage to do their responsibility, the outcome will be more effective and more efficiency. If they deal with ethical approach, the organization that promote the morals will show the one virtue to other people to keep his or her spirit to continue doing a good thing and ban or have a serious penalty in corruption.
If a person or worker works in the right way and ethical way, the boss will promote that person to be a role model of other people and give more bonus and additional benefit to that person. If person or workers who work in unethical way or give the bad shortcut to solve the problem for their success, the firm will have a serious penalty to punish them, such as suspend a job or lay off.
From the video suggestion that it often takes courage to exercise the moral imaginations, I think the money and the powers can encourage people to use moral imagination because these two things is make people change from good person to bad person without reasonableness, and this can dominate people to do the bad things. On the other hand, these two things can motivate people to do the good also, such as enthusiasm to work for money. So money and power can encourage people to use moral imaginations. From the video suggestion that moral imagination may require one to back the status code. So we can do the different thing by not carrying the other faults and firm in our goodness and try to succeed the business morally in order to move beyond the status code and do things differently. For example, we need to choose when the other offer us a bribe and do a good things without getting any benefits. So we can choose to do a good thing and try to succeed in moral way.
All these three are quite the same, which is the thinking outside the box and make it different from author to be more effective. But moral implication concern in ethical or unethical issues also. If compared to people, The moral implication is the person who have an envision of successful of business, ethical or unethical approach. It also includes this factor also, dealing, college, shared perception, and so on. Creativity or innovation is not focused on moral because the company produce product just only to increase in consumer value or to make profit and to compete with their competitors.
So you can see that people have many ways to avoid unethicals if they have the courage to deal with things effectively with ethical approach, and they will successful in the long run if they take these actions.